carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you're watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 2016 film Countdown, starring Dolph Ziggler, Kane, and Katharine Isabelle. But first, a word from our sponsors. An overview of the movie? A former member of the Russian mob has kidnapped and strapped an explosive to a child in order to get revenge against suspended Seattle police officer Ray Thompson. However, the day is not chosen at random, as it is the 3-year anniversary of the death of Ray's son. Now it's a race against the clock, as Ray must find this child before the bomb explodes. The pros of this movie? Well, first of all, they did a great job of establishing Ray as this maverick rookie cop. Well, not a rookie, but this maverick cop who doesn't really give a damn about the rules. Not only did they establish it in a very good way, they did it before you even knew his name. You didn't even know his name yet, and he's sitting there, he's doing this undercover assignment trying to get this arms dealer, and he's like, that guy, and the arms dealer's like, that guy right there's a cop, not Ray, but his partner. He calls him out as being a cop, and Ray's like, listen, I just met this guy a few minutes ago. I don't really know him. I just told he was financing the deal. And the arms dealer's like, he's a cop, he's a cop. So Ray pulls out his gun, shoots his partner in the chest, and says, well, if he's a cop, now he's a dead cop. What the hell? That was awesome. That was a great way of just establishing this guy as this maverick cop who plays by his own rules and doesn't really give a damn about how he gets results done as long as the results get done. It's fantastic. I love seeing that kind of character in a movie again. Also, the fight scenes in this movie were fantastic. And yes, almost all of that is due to the fact that Dolph Ziggler is a professional wrestler. And he's the main actor of this movie. And the fight scenes were just glorious and beautiful and amazing. They were fantastic. And he did an amazing job. I gotta say, if his wrestling career somehow tanks and goes down the crapper, he has a shot in action movies. Because he was just fantastic in all of these action scenes. Also, this movie, I found it hard to be predictable. It wasn't predictable. I mean, there were some parts where, like, yeah, that guy's about to do something stupid. He's about to punch that guy in the face. Wham, guy got punched in the face. Little things like that were predictable. But as far as the whole plot as a whole goes, wasn't predictable at all. There was stuff I was like, wow, that's new and original, and I haven't seen that before in a movie. I didn't see that coming. I mean, yes, other people might have seen it coming because other people have seen movies that I haven't seen, but I didn't see these little bits coming, and I loved that these were new and exciting little bits and plot twists in a movie. I loved that. The cons of this movie? Well, let's be honest. Most of the acting in this movie was pretty damn stiff. Pretty much, if it wasn't Dolph Ziggler or Katharine Isabelle, the acting was stiff. Even Kane, I mean, I love the guy as a pro wrestler. He's an amazing pro wrestler. Not a very good actor. I'm sorry, but he's just not. It's just the facts. He doesn't really express emotion well, and when he does, you can tell that he's acting. I love the guy as a wrestler, just not as an actor. It's one of those, don't quit your day job kind of deals. But I don't think he really needs to worry about my opinion of his acting ability. He's very successful as a pro wrestler. Kind of tying into that, there's a lot of... This was a WWE movie, and they had, for the first time ever, live footage from WWE events. And they had a lot of backstage moments from WWE shows. And I was like... It just felt kind of like gimmicky and like it was just filler and taking up space and taking up time. And it just really didn't need to be in the movie. It could have been it could have been like a high school football game and gotten the exact same result. You didn't need it to be the WWE Pro Wrestling. Yeah, you didn't need that. But they did it because, hey, look, we can pay ourselves more money if we get it in our show, in our pro wrestling. Yay, money for us. Yeah. I get it, they wanted the money, but it still just felt really gimmicky and out of place, especially when you've got these two, you have Dolph Ziggler and Kane, who are both professional wrestlers in the WWE, and have them going to a WWE show and not being themselves when all the other wrestlers are just playing themselves and these two aren't? No, it just felt really weird and really out of place, and it looked awkward, seriously, especially if you know these two guys are wrestlers. Also, the CG was pretty bad. There wasn't a lot of it, but when there was, it was bad. Cartoonish explosions, really weird and fake looking green screens that really just looked like there was a matte painting or some sort of a cloth backdrop behind them and not actual trees when they were driving down this wooded road. It looked fake and cartoonish, and that's probably what took me out of the movie the most, if anything. My overall thoughts on the movie? I have to admit, I went in expecting this movie to be mediocre at best. Turns out, I really enjoyed it, and I give it 2 thumbs up. This is one I didn't see coming. I saw the trailer and how almost half of it took place in a WWE arena, and I started getting nervous. I expected this to be like the Van Damme movie, Sudden Death, except, with wrestling instead of hockey. Luckily, though, the wrestling had little to nothing to do with this plot. It doesn't have the best developed characters, but this isn't Shakespeare. That's not what a person will watch a movie like this for. If you want a fun and exciting action movie, you need to check out Countdown. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every week and top 10 lists posted on the 10th of every month. Also, if you have any recommendations for things you would like me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below and follow us on the Twitter sphere at explosions_TV. Thank you and have a nice day. My overall thoughts on the opinion? On the opinion? What the fuck is wrong with me? Son of a bitch!